Good morning, Bhavya. Good morning, Arav.
Good morning, ma'am. Ma'am,
How are
please
you
tell me what are we doing?
Today, beta, we'll be starting with the chapter wastewater management. Right? We have to read that chapter, no? And rest we'll be
Yes,
doing the
ma'am.
rest.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning.
Ma'am, how are you?
I am good. How are you, Amika?
Ma'am, I am also fine.
Great.
Ma'am, when you turn off the video, I know that your picture comes and where you are sitting.
What? What did you say? I did not get it.
Ma'am, I know when anyone turn off the video, ma'am, a picture comes and ma'am, I know that where you are sitting.
Oh, you realize, okay, with the picture, you get to realize where I'm sitting. Okay, you know where I'm sitting in the picture?
Yes, ma'am.
You know this place? Which place is it?
Ma'am, you are asking which place is it?
Yes.
Ma'am, it screams dreams.
Yeah, it is. Where do you stay?
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, children. Where do you stay, Arav?
Ma'am, creams dreams.
Where do you stay, I'm asking?
Ma'am, I stay in Faidpur.
Faridpur. Oh, quite
Yes,
far.
ma'am.
Hi, Yashmat. Hello.
Ma'am, Bareilly is about 22 kilometers from here.
Bareilly is quite far from me. Hello, Shaurya. Children, today, as we have yesterday, I have told you people that today we will be doing what? Waste management, right? So let's discuss a little bit about waste management. Children, do you think do we produce waste? Every day.
Yes, ma'am.
Tons of waste, right? But have we ever thought of managing the waste? We talk about time management, managing this, managing that. Have we ever thought that we should manage the waste created by us as well? Did this ever come to your mind?
Yes, ma'am.
It came to your mind.
Ma'am, I have an idea that we can save plastic bottles. Like, ma'am, we crush the bottle and throw it like that only. But, ma'am, someone can blow air and put the water inside it and give us again. So, ma'am, we can do like this, that we should like crush the cap of the bottle and then put it inside the bottle and then
Exactly.
crush it and then throw it.
That's very,
We
that's
can
very,
also
very
and we can
small.
also do the craft of these
Just think, Bhavya. This
these
is very small but very, very, very important.
and if we can make the
The
crafts
3
also.
hours can help us. Ma'am, the 3 hours.
Yes,
Hours
ma'am.
is
Ma'am,
exactly
reduce
And recycle.
reuse,
Reduce,
recycle.
and recycle.
and recycle, right? These 3 hours.
reuse and
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. And you know what? There are many ways. Like first of all, though, this we have discussed in the previous chapter as well. First of all, we need to realize our several duties as the citizens of India, right? We all know that we are citizens of India, right? We have several duties towards our country. What are those duties?
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Amoli. Yes, Aradhya.
and please see, ma'am, how we can recycle.
What have you done this?
Excuse me, ma'am.
And by this, we can do different crafts and also by waste we can do decoration.
We can
Such
do
a
various
good
crafts.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, today you said that you will check our left one question revision worksheet.
I'll just have you all done them? Then you can send in the group. I'll check.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have all done
Ma'am,
them, you
I
can
have
send it
done.
in the group and I will check it. Okay. In the meanwhile, we can do this.
Okay,
We
ma'am.
can discuss this, right? So yes, so there are various ways in which we can manage the waste we produce. Children, have you ever heard of that eco bricks?
No, ma'am.
Have you ever heard
And
of
ma'am,
eco
one
bricks?
Ma'am, think that Bhavya has shown we can recycle and make a pencil holder and
No,
hang it like a.
wait a minute. You know that we
And
can
we can
make bricks with the waste we produce. Do you know this?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And we can construct the roads also.
See, I'm showing you this. Now just have a look at it.
Ma'am,
Can you see
in
that?
Chandigarh, the roads are made up of the ma'am in Chandigarh, the roads are made up of
Better please mute
and the
yourself.
roads
Now
are
listen to me. Now see, can you see the child? Better please mute yourself. Everybody please mute yourself. Aradhya. Right. So children, can you see this boy is having bottles in his hand, and what are these bottles filled with? Tell me.
Ma'am, waste material.
All the waste, all the plastic, all the waste material he has filled the bottles with. And do you know what are they going to do with these bottles? They will use these bottles as what? As eco bricks. What are they going to use it as?
Eco bricks.
Eco bricks. They have made this well kind of thing using the eco bricks. Can you see it?
yes.
Isn't it a wonderful?
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
See this wall. This man is making this all entire house using the eco bricks. Can you see it?
Yes.
Like
Ma'am,
I
can I
found
tell-
this way is the best way to recycle the waste product. We have to do nothing. Just simply store all the waste material into the water bottles. Like children, you might be aware, no, this plastic is not non-degradable. It does not degrade in
And ma'am, if we do this, so ma'am, we can save the water by opening the opening the top of the bottle. We
like
can save the
how to
water
make
also.
an eco brick. You can put plastic bags, plastic packaging, styrofoam, cellophane, straws in it, but do not put any glass, metal, or paper, which are biodegradable. Right? This is what an eco brick is like.
Ma'am, by this we can save the water also.
Isn't it a wonderful idea? What do you people think?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Idea? Isn't it the
Ma'am,
way we should be?
ma'am, ma'am, I also know something.
Yes.
Ma'am, if there are
See, children, they have made
Chandigarh,
these tools.
ma'am, in Chandigarh, ma'am, the Chandigarh roads are made up of the waste material and the rock garden has also the waste material and the
Yes,
rocks.
ma'am. Rock garden is of
See,
waste material they are made of.
I have to,
this can you see
ma'am,
this?
and ma'am,
See this?
Yes, ma'am. They
Ma'am,
have made.
Using plastic bricks again. Can you see it like
ma'am, by this,
wonderfully? See this?
and ma'am, by this we can also save the
Ma'am, I have
water.
an idea. I make my dog home like this only.
Yes, you can do that.
We
Like
can
just
also,
how beautiful things,
we can
structures
also
are
do,
using the eco bricks.
ma'am, we can also do a thing that if we have to save water, we can make these homes, and then we can open the tabs of the bottle, and then the water will fill in that. And ma'am, when it will be rain, we that will be saving the water. Anyone who is going, so ma'am, he can guard that bottles.
Wow, ma'am.
And
Sofa.
Sofa also of the eco bricks. Many things they are made of eco bricks. You can make eco bricks furniture as well. You know that? See.
Can I tell something?
Yes. See, this sofa they have made of eco bricks. These stools they have made of eco bricks. This we can also make.
Ma'am,
Right?
I want to say something.
fruits.
Anji?
Ma'am, I want to say something.
Yes, tell me.
Ma'am, we can also do that, ma'am. We can build the houses by the eco bricks, and ma'am, we can the tab of the bottle, and ma'am, when it will be rain, it will be saving water a lot, and ma'am, anyone will be going from their tourist he can drink water, purify and drink
Children,
water.
my motive of showing you this was that we can do wonders. Like when we talk about saving the environment, what are we doing? So, children, there are different ways in which we can also contribute towards saving the environment. Like this eco break system was wonderful. Like I have to take in this place, but I'll also make so many eco breaks, and I'll try to just send them to where these people use them, or to just make something for my home as well. Haven't you seen now on YouTube when we keep on seeing how many crafts
Yes,
they make?
ma'am.
So we can also
Yes,
make
ma'am.
it, try to reduce
Yes,
waste,
ma'am.
right?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
ma'am, some people use the glass bottles and break it into two halves and then inside that make a ship
So children, will you make eco
for the
bricks? Will you
design.
make eco bricks?
Mom, I can make, but I don't have that plastic bottles.
You don't have plastic
ma'am,
bottles in your
Ma'am,
home?
I will
I
not make.
collect plastic bottles and make it
You can
and
make
show
eco
it in
bricks,
online
right? It is
classes.
very easy. If you do not have a plastic bottle, no,
Ma'am, but I will not
make it a
make.
plastic box in which you can put all the waste for some few days, right? But that waste should be only plastic things, right? So I think you should make this eco
Ma'am,
brick, right?
ma'am, I think I will not
I
able
will
to.
make a ma'am, I will make a stool.
You can make a stool with these eco bricks. It's very easy. The simplest thing is make eco bricks,
Yes.
just put them all together and make a stool of it. Easiest thing to do.
Mom, I will be thinking to make a flower of eco bricks.
Fine. So will we make eco bricks first of all? Making something from eco bricks is different. But first, will we make eco bricks, children?
Yes,
Yes
ma'am,
or
I
no?
will.
We will make it. Now I know. In case you don't have bottles, you can use a plastic box, right? It's very easy and it is very, very, very good for the environment. We will be reducing our waste very much to a lot of extent, right, children? So I really love this idea of eco bricks. Did you
So,
like
mom,
it?
we can submit it till which date?
You tell me how much time do you need for this?
Mom, till Sunday. Mom, after Sunday on Monday.
Ma'am, it will
Don't know
take
how to make.
collect plastic bottles. Ma'am, we cannot make it only Monday.
Mom, can we make till Monday?
I think you can make till Sunday, like Saturday or Sunday. You can send it.
Mom, okay, mom.
Okay, so let's get started. Now we'll be starting with the chapter waste management.
Ma'am, I will see one video.
Hanji,
Ma'am, we will start one chapter. Bottle.
what are you saying, beta?
Ma'am, I don't have any plastic bottle.
I think you can take a plastic box if you don't have a plastic bottle.
Ma'am, we do not take anything of plastic box or bottle.
We do not take what we do have at our homes. If you just have to search a little bit, you'll find it very easily. Got it?
Ma'am, I came late in the class because ma'am, sorry, ma'am, ma'am, my iPad was discharged, so I came late in the class, and I don't know how to make that.
I'll share a picture in the class and a video how to make that eco brick. Right? I'll share that in the group chat.
Ma'am, I can take plastic box, but my mother will. Ma'am, my mother will beat me.
Your mother will not allow you.
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Ma'am, I think my mother will also not allow because tester.
Why will she not allow?
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
because tests are coming.
Huh?
ma'am, exams are coming, so I can't make. I think.
No, exams are coming. You don't have to do anything in this. You just have to take a bottle. Just put a lot of plastic you find in it. That's it. Nothing else.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Very simple. Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am, I want to.
Ma'am, why are we not doing the question answers of question
Because these
chapter
chapters are
7?
not coming in the exam, beta. These we are just doing for education, for a knowledge. they're not coming in the exam, right? So let's get started.
Ma'am, I was also thinking that why are we not doing that question answer of chapter 7?
No, Akshara, we have not done the exercises. We'll do them later, right? Okay, yes, Amoli. Yes, Amoli.
Ma'am, in this chapter, ma'am, in the last page of the chapter, it is given from one activity from plastic bottles.
Oh, really? What have they given? Let me see that.
Ma'am, if there will be some
They have given with
paper,
them
metal,
what
plastic waste.
just make pots from these plastic bottles.
Yes, ma'am, waste management is given.
Yeah. So let's get started, children. There's something given in the very beginning of the chapter. They have said that in a day boarding school, 3,000 children are served drinks in paper cups every day. So children, if there are 3,000 children, if they are being given drinks in paper cups, so which means they are consuming 3,000 paper cups every day, and then these cups are thrown into the garbage bins. So can you imagine? They are generating waste of 3,000 cups every day. Do you think this will
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, Richa.
Ma'am, the day before yesterday, I went to a restaurant, and ma'am, in that restaurant, I saw them that they are giving the tea and the coffees in the paper bag.
Paper
In
cup.
the paper cups. Paper cups.
Okay. So now
Ma'am, but it was organic.
organic, no, but the thing is, beta, if they're serving in paper cups, they are generating waste of that much paper every day. Do you think this is affecting our environment? Yes, it is creating a lot of waste, and we know that in our country, although the government has made several plans, we still do not have proper waste management things, right? The waste is still not managed properly. So yes, it is going to affect the environment very badly. What can they do using paper cups?
Ma'am, we can use plastic bottle again and again. When we
Yes, they can tell the children to bring their water bottles or bring a glass for themselves from their houses, and they can get water in
yes,
that.
ma'am.
In this way, just imagine, just with this small step, just a small step will help us to stop waste of 3,000 cups per day. How
Ma'am, we
big
can
a difference
reuse
it will make.
also this.
Hanji?
Ma'am, we can also reuse.
We can also reuse them, but then these paper cups cannot be reused. Then again, they are causing waste, right?
Yes,
Chalo.
ma'am.
Okay, Amoli, read.
Yes, ma'am. In the previous chapter, we learned that human action has led to pollution. It also leads to wasting waste to natural resources like land, water, and air. If we continue to pollute the earth and use the natural resource un,
Unreasonably.
unreasonably, the earth would no longer be able to sustain life. We need to protect our nature, our
Natural
environment, which include plants, animal, their habitat, and our nature resources.
our natural resources.
The protection of the natural environment is called conservation.
Done. Conservation is not conversation, it is conservation, right? So children, in the previous chapter, we learned that human action has led to pollution. We have seen that the activities which humans are doing are leading to pollution, such as untreated sewage, such as smoke generation, such as throwing waste into the oceans. All these things are causing pollution. It also leads to wasting away of natural resources like land, water, and air. By doing all this, we are also wasting our resources, right? So, if we continue to pollute the earth and use natural resources unreasonably, without thinking, like, oh, are we doing this right? Is this going to help the environment or harm the environment? Whatever action we are doing, we should always have this question in the mind that are we helping the environment or are we harming the environment? Right? So, this question should always be in our mind. Okay, so we need to use the natural resource. If we'll keep on using the resources unreasonably, without any reason, just like that, the earth will no longer be able to sustain life, which means the earth will no longer be able to help life on earth, right? And we need to protect our natural environment, which includes plants, animals, their habitats, and our natural resources. So, what is conservation? The protection of natural environment is called conservation. Right, children? For example, we read this example of producing waste of 1,000 paper cups every day. Is it right, children? Was it right according to you? Tell me.
No, ma'am.
No, right? So, do you really think before doing anything, before wasting, before creating waste? Like you buy, people use toys. All of you use toys,
Yes, ma'am.
and those toys
Yes,
are made up of what? Plastic.
Ma'am, plastic.
Plastic. The toy is broken. What do? Is we just throw it away, right?
Yes,
So, do you ever think that we are creating again a waste of plastic? Have you ever thought of reusing it? Did you ever try to do that? Reusing the waste? Have you ever tried to reuse something in your house? Some old things of your mother, which she's.
ma'am, I tried.
Do you do that? Do you reuse things? How do you do it?
Yes, ma'am.
How?
Ma'am, plastic bottles of oil. I have, ma'am and my father, we cut them in between and planted trees in them.
You planted tree. That's very nice. Has anyone else tried to reuse the waste in their house?
Ma'am, I have tried just Karan.
What have you done, Jaskaran?
Ma'am, I have tried to make a gift for my cousin brother. Ma'am, it was a big gift than other gift.
Ashutosh, I can see you playing with the gun, and this is not what we're supposed to do in the class. Ashutosh, would you prefer to sit?
Ma'am, I tried to make a gift from some boxes, and I have put some things. Ma'am, I forgot what I have put, but I have put some.
That's wonderful, children. Right? So we should always, whenever your toys have got broken, anything you see is wasted, you must try that how can we utilize it. Similarly, like what do I do? Like, and not only about these things, even about food. When we go to restaurants, we eat things, right? At times, what do we do is that there are few things which we do not eat and we just let them be. We just leave them there only. But what can we do is we can get them packed, right? No matter how less it is, how less the quantity is, get them packed. And once we are out, we can give it to someone else who might be in need of food, who might be hungry, right? Can we do that? Can we? Our old notebooks, right? And old notebooks are left with some pages. Have you seen this? Like our notebook, there are few notebooks of ours which we do not fill all of our notebooks, right? So many times we have few notebooks in which few pages are always left out, right? What do? We just throw them away. We don't reuse them again. But what can we do something of those pages?
Ma'am, I
do.
Yes, ma'am.
What can we do? Bataiye, tell me.
Ma'am, we can collect.
Ma'am,
Ma'am, we can collect papers and make a copy and staple it.
Exactly. We can just clear those pages out. We can collect them and make your own notebook, make your own diary, which we can use in a rough work, right? So these.
But ma'am, I use it like that when I am making any DIY craft. So ma'am, I use it in that.
So there are
And
many,
ma'am, after putting it, I color it on that because ma'am, because
many
on
ways
plastic.
we can reuse the material and we can just do wonders with it, right? Like when we saw this eco bricks, like eco bricks are doing wonders today. Children, I'm telling you, these eco bricks are the future, right? Like what a wonderful idea, and they make such strong and sturdy houses. You cannot even imagine it. These are wonderful things, right? Okay. So
And we can save water by that.
we can save water, we can save mud, we can save many things with it. Like see, yeah, we read like these brick kilns where bricks are made, they cause a lot of pollution, they create a lot of smoke. If we are using plastic bricks, we don't need to treat sewage. We like our sewage problem is less enough, the waste management is less enough, and then the smoke caused from the bricks will also be less enough, right? So let's make eco bricks. Okay, children? Yes. Varshita, read next.
And after Vakshita, can I?
I'll let you.
A lot of waste is generated in our homes, offices, schools, farms, industries, and hospitals every day.
Pay attention. Yes, Varshita.
Where does the waste go? Mostly it goes to a dump or a landfill. Waste material may range from a small chocolate wrapper to a large old truck. Bacteria. Untreated wastewater has to be treated in factories with the help of chemicals to make it clean again. Types of waste. The different types of waste are liquid, sewage, water from homes, solids, paper, wood, metal, glass, cardboard, hazardous chemical batteries, organic, wood, peat, plants, recyclable paper, aluminum, cans, glasses, construction.
Stop here. See, so as we know that a lot of waste is generated in our homes, offices, schools, farms, industries every day. But where does all the trash go? Where does all this waste go? Yeah, it's okay. We put them in the dustbin. But from these dustbins, where does it go? Do we know that?
Ma'am, I want to tell you one fact about waste.
Yes.
Ma'am, we have a garbage island floating in our ocean, mostly comprised of plastics. That is the size of India, Europe, and Mexico combined.
Nice. Okay, children.
Garbage patch.
Ma'am, we collect the trash and burn it. Ma'am, mostly
Collect
of
the
these
trash
all
and
waste
burn
go
it.
to dump or a landfill. Yes, ma'am.
No, we should not burn it. We have just read it in the previous
ma'am,
chapter.
they
that burning
do.
the trash causes a lot of pollution. The question is, where does it go? It goes to a dump. or a landfill.
Mostly. Ma'am, yes, can I tell one fact?
Yes.
Ma'am, if we people collect this much garbage in air, from which a ball like a earth can be made in 1 year. Or if we collect garbage of 1 year, the ball like a earth will be made.
Exactly. Right. So see.
Ma'am, Ashutosh is right, but
So-
ma'am, I want to say that there is ma'am, the world produces a lot of garbage that we can cover the whole earth with the garbage.
Exactly. But that is what we have to do is we have to just try our best to reduce this garbage. Right? We should just not try to use it more. We just try to reduce it. Right?
So-
What types of waste do we get? Children, here we can see that we have different types of waste. Liquid waste, solid waste, hazardous waste, organic waste, recyclable waste, construction and demolition waste, e-waste, and medical waste. See, such a huge variety of waste we get. Yatharth, what are you doing, beta? You are also wasting things. Throwing things like that. Talking about waste management, you're throwing things like this and that. Is it right?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
It's not right, Yatharth, right? So see, liquid waste includes sewage, water from homes, right? Solid waste includes paper, wood, metals, glass, and cardboard. Hazardous means chemical batteries which can cause hazards, which can cause problems, right? Organic waste includes food, peels, plants. The good part of this organic waste is that we can just dig a hole in the ground, we can put this organic waste in that, and it will just get recycled. Compost. It will turn into compost, right? Recyclable waste, yani ki paper, aluminium cans, and glass. These things can be recycled, so we should always put them in a different dustbin, and we can just give it to the people who can recycle it. Construction. Whenever house is being constructed, concrete, plastic, metals, and woods are also being wasted. E-waste, like we use cell phones nowadays. What do we with the ones which get which are of no use? We just put them away, throw them away. Old television sets, computers, all the gadgets are known as electronic waste or e-waste. Medical waste includes bandages, syringe, needles, medicines, etc. Now the thing is that we need to dispose the garbage that we create responsibly and use our natural sources so that we can conserve our environment. The question comes, what is this waste management? Yes, Arhan, read.
Okay. Can I read? Ma'am, because you have said afterwards.
Okay, Bhavya, let Bhavya read, Arhan. Bhavya, you read first.
Okay. Waste management means collection, transportation, processing, or disposal managing and monitoring of the waste materials in a safe manner. There are two kinds of bi- biodegradable and non-biodegradable. biodegradable biodegradable for biodegradable
Biodegradable
waste
and non-biodegradable.
biodegradable and non-biodegradable. Biodegradable waste comes from plants and animals. It mixes with the soil without harming our environment. Food items like vegetables, fruits, and papers are non-biodegradable waste. Non-biodegradable waste such as plastic, tin, aluminum, thermocol, and the glasses cause harm to the environment as they do not mix with the soil. Waste materials be sorted into biodegradable and non-biodegradable because before being disposed.
Right. Okay, stop here. Right. So as we read that, waste management means collection, transportation, processing, or disposal, managing, and monitoring of waste material in a safe manner. Right. Which means using this waste in such a manner that okay, it is safe. There are two kinds of waste mostly. One is biodegradable and next is non-biodegradable. Children, repeat these words with me. Well, biodegradable.
Biodegradable and non-biodegradable.
Biodegradable
Biodegradable
and non-biodegradable.
Biodegradable.
Bio
Biodegradable and
Make it in
non-biodegradable.
bio Degradable. Say it. Bio.
Biodegradable and non-biodegradable.
Right now, what is biodegradable waste? Right.
Ma'am, biodegradable.
Biodegradable. Okay.
Biodegradable.
Right. Okay. So biodegradable waste comes from plants and animals. It mixes with the soil without harming the environment. Like the waste such as peels of vegetables and fruits. Okay. This kind of waste, food items like vegetables and paper, this is biodegradable waste, which means it gets mixed up with the soil and it does not harm the environment. But non-biodegradable waste such as plastic, tin, aluminium, thermocol, and glass, they all cause harm to the environment because they do not mix with the soil.
Ma'am,
Yes,
ma'am, animal waste also is called biodegradable.
non-biodegradable. This waste is known as non-biodegradable because it does not degrade with the soil. It does not mix with the soil and it harms the soil. Right? So waste must be sorted into biodegradable and non-biodegradable before being disposed. Like, can you see this picture here, children? Can you see different color dustbins? Can you see
Yes,
this?
ma'am.
They have created different color dustbins so that
Yes, ma'am.
they are putting paper in the blue one, they are putting metal in the yellow one, plastic in orange, e-waste in red, glass in green, and organic in black. So this is such a nice way of managing the waste, right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it? You might have also seen two, like on in the public also we see two types of dustbins. One is for the liquid waste and one is for the dry waste, right, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we should also try to use them. Yes, just read next. How is waste managed?
How is waste managed? Burning. When waste is burned, it creates a lot of carbon dioxide. Countries like Denmark and Germany have machines to burn, process, and manage the waste. Landfills. The waste is taken to a place where it is dumped. It may or may not have been sorted before being put here.
Sorted means sorted.
Sorted. Composting. All the biodegradable items such as peels of vegetables and fruits, leaves, twigs and flowers decay. This decay organic matter makes good manure and humus. Kitchen and garbage waste can be collected in a pit or a box with the small holes and allowed to decay from
For
for
some time.
some time and then used as manure.
Right.
Reducing.
Okay, stop here.
Reduce.
First, we read about few ways. The few ways given here are burning, landfills, composting, reducing, reusing, recycling, right? These are the various ways they have given in which we can manage the waste. The first way is burning. Now, when waste is burnt, when we burn all the waste, what do you think? What happens? Is it good for the environment?
No,
No,
ma'am.
ma'am.
It is not at all good for the environment. It harms the environment a lot. It creates a lot of carbon dioxide. Countries like Germany and Denmark that burn, like that have machines that burn, process, and manage this waste, right? Next, we have landfills, right? Like if you have to burn this as well, then also you need to manage this. That is why Denmark and Germany now have machines that burn, process, and manage this waste. So children, the rest we will read tomorrow as the class is about to end. If you can see in the class group also I have shared some pictures of how to make an eco brick, and I've also shared you about the various illustrations in which they can manage waste by having different what? Different
Excuse me,
ways
ma'am,
of
I have
dustbin.
doubt.
Yes, Beta.
That's
Ma'am, I was saying that in Germany and Denmark, have they machines to burn it?
They have machines which burn it, but then they also process and manage the waste, so that they manage such waste, like they burn it in such a way which will create less carbon dioxide. Right? They do not burn it all.
And ma'am,
Ma-
and
ma-
ma'am, what about pollution?
Like that is why they
Did
have
they give
machines
pollution?
now that burn but process it, and they try to reduce the pollution. Right?
Okay, ma'am.